Today on MUFC Pulse, we'll dive into some incredibly intriguing news. Man United keeping tabs on Benfica star, and Messi breaks silence on Inter Miami swoop for Casemiro. For more on this story, check out the video. We also have some equally exciting football news coming up, so stay tuned until the end to catch it all. Welcome to MUFC Pulse. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell for more updates. Manchester United keen on swoop for Benfica fullback. Manchester United are currently fixated on ensuring they secure Champions League football for next term, yet the Red Devils have already begun laying the groundwork for the summer transfer window. They are keen to address several pressing concerns within the squad, not least the recruitment of a new left-back. A number of top-draw fullbacks have been linked with the club, and Benfica's Samuel Dahl is reportedly high on their shortlist. Given that Luke Shaw remains plagued by injury and his long-term future at Old Trafford appears increasingly uncertain, the Red Devils view Dahl as a fitting successor. United have harbored a long-standing interest in Sweden and have now revived their pursuit of his signature. Indeed, the club have dispatched scouts on more than 10 occasions to keep tabs on him this season. His robust physical presence and knack for adapting to various tactical systems make him an ideal fit for the United ranks. While things didn't quite come off for Dahl during his stint at Roma, he has successfully reinvented himself since arriving at Benfica in early 2025. What began as an initial loan move was made permanent last summer. The 23-year-old has earned the absolute trust of Jose Mourinho and has established himself as a vital cog in the side. In the current campaign, the Swedish fullback has featured in 46 matches across all competitions, chipping in with 4 goal contributions. Those at the Portuguese club rate him incredibly highly, and his stellar form has inevitably placed him on the radar of several top-flight outfits. Lionel Messi's surprising reaction to Inter Miami's pursuit of Casemiro. Major League Soccer outfit Inter Miami are reportedly drawing up ambitious plans to secure the services of Brazilian anchorman Casemiro. This move is far from mere paper talk. It represents a key pillar of the Herons' grand strategy to cement their dominance on both the domestic and international stages. The acquisition of a proven leader in the middle of the park is viewed as the missing piece of the puzzle for the American side. The hierarchy is confident that Casemiro's winning mentality will transform the dressing room dynamics, fostering a far more competitive edge. Latest reports suggest that the Inter Miami top brass have entered formal discussions with Casemiro's representatives. The club has allegedly already tabled an initial proposal to snap up the player's signature before the summer transfer window flings open. This swift action is intended to steal a march on potential suitors, given that Casemiro remains a prestigious profile despite being in the twilight of his career. The urgency of these negotiations underscores just how earnest David Beckham and his associates are in their quest to land the star. The prospect of this move appears highly likely following clarity regarding Casemiro's future at Manchester United. The 34-year-old is set to depart Old Trafford in June 2026 on a free transfer after the club opted against renewing his contract. This free agent status makes Casemiro one of the most sought-after commodities in this year's transfer market. Manchester United's decision signals the conclusion of a transitional era in their midfield, which has leaned heavily on Casemiro's grit over recent seasons. Casemiro himself is said to be quite taken with the sporting project currently being forged in South Florida. Beyond the obvious pull of the lifestyle in the States, Inter Miami's competitive vision is a significant draw for the midfielder. However, the most persistent whispers suggest his primary motivation is the chance to share a pitch with Lionel Messi. The opportunity to link up with his long-standing rival is seen as a unique challenge that is simply too good to turn down at this stage of his career. For Casemiro, football is about more than just on-pitch rivalry. It is about acknowledging the greatness that defines an era. He has consistently ranked Lionel Messi amongst the elite few who have shaped his generation, alongside luminaries such as Cristiano Ronaldo and Neymar. Although Messi was a perennial thorn in his side across various competitions, Casemiro has never been shy about singing his praises. He has maintained that Messi is one of the greatest to ever lace up a pair of boots, leaving an indelible and undeniable mark on the game. To his mind, acknowledging the Argentine's brilliance is a given, as Casemiro believes that anyone who truly loves the beautiful game cannot help but love the way Messi plays. Nevertheless, Inter Miami's path is unlikely to be plain sailing. They face stiff competition from the eye-watering financial packages on offer in Saudi Arabia, a region renowned for its deep pockets when it comes to marquee signings. Cristiano Ronaldo is reportedly making personal overtures to his former Real Madrid teammate, urging him to join the ranks at Al Nassr for a grand reunion in the Middle East. The tug-of-war between the American lifestyle and Middle Eastern financial might has become the primary drama in the race for the veteran's signature. In addition to external competition, Inter Miami must navigate internal hurdles regarding league regulations. The management must put their thinking caps on to fit Casemiro's wages within the stringent MLS salary cap. Utilizing a designated player spot or specific allocation funds will be pivotal to ensure the deal doesn't fall foul of the league's financial rules. The club's legal eagles are currently poring over the entire expenditure structure to carve out the necessary wage room for Casemiro without upsetting the squad's stability. Responding to the chatter, Lionel Messi offered his thoughts during a brief interview. He made it clear that he plays no part in the club's transfer policy, preferring to keep his head down and focus on his own performances. However, Messi was full of praise for Casemiro's pedigree, describing him as an incredibly experienced and formidable defensive midfielder. Messi's remarks have been interpreted as a tacit green light for the club to press on with the negotiations. Messi recalled their many intense encounters during his Barcelona days and on the international stage. In Messi's view, bringing in a player with such extensive European experience would have a massive positive impact, particularly as a mentor for the youngsters in Miami. He believes a senior figure of Casemiro's stature could raise the bar for the entire team through his sheer work ethic. Messi highlighted that the experience of winning multiple Champions League titles is an intangible asset desperately needed by a club still finding its feet. On the flip side, the Manchester United faithful seem to have made peace with the player's impending departure, viewing it with a great deal of respect. Even as his stint draws to a close, Casemiro continues to show immense professionalism, putting in solid shifts in his final season to uphold the club's dignity. His sole focus for now is to deliver his best in his remaining months at Old Trafford before eventually choosing the next port of call in his illustrious career. A fond farewell is expected, serving as a fitting tribute to the dedication and extraordinary contribution he has made to the Manchester public. Long-term contract and staggering pay rise for Kobbie Mainoo. Manchester United's hierarchy are reportedly moving at pace to secure the future of one of their crown jewels, Kobbie Mainoo. This decisive action follows a string of masterclass performances from the young midfield maestro, who has become the talk of the town across English football. Word on the street suggests that negotiations have reached the final furlong, underscoring the club's dead-set commitment to shielding their prized asset from the prying eyes of Europe's elite. In the proposed new deal, the Red Devils plan to tie Mainoo down to an exceptionally long-term contract, running until June 2031. This marathon duration mirrors the club's long-term blueprint to install the academy graduate as a cornerstone of the side for years to come. United's top brass are keen to ensure the team's future is built upon the bedrock of homegrown talent who truly get the club's DNA. Beyond the extended stay, the crux of these talks involves a jaw-dropping adjustment to his terms. Mainoo, currently sitting on a youngster's wage packet of roughly £25,000 per week, is set for a massive windfall. The club has reportedly tabled a new package worth £120,000 per week, a fitting tribute to his immense contribution on the pitch. This substantial pay rise effectively brings his earnings in line with his status as one of the most influential players in the current squad. This hike effectively quadrupling his current earnings is viewed by pundits as a fair and sensible move. Now that he has established himself as a regular starter, aligning his pay with the senior rank serves as both a protective measure and a well-deserved pat on the back. The move is also designed to keep the lad's head in the game, ensuring he remains focused on his football rather than being swayed by financial chatter. Mainoo's meteoric rise this season hasn't been without its twists and turns at Old Trafford. Previously, the youngster endured a somewhat testing spell under the tutelage of Ruben Amorim. A lack of game time and a slight tactical mismatch led many to question whether Mainoo's long-term future lay away from the theatre of dreams. Many fans were concerned that such a generational talent might be wasted if he wasn't given the proper platform to showcase his composure on the ball. However, the winds of change have blown since Michael Carrick took the helm. Carrick, a legendary midfield general in his own right, clearly sees Mainoo through a different lens. Under the Englishman's guidance, Mainoo has rediscovered his mojo and regained the self-belief that had briefly flickered out. It is evident that having a mentor who mastered the very same role has allowed the youngster to elevate his game to a completely different level. Carrick views Mainoo not just as a promising prospect, but as the heartbeat of the team's midfield. This unwavering faith from the gaffer has made Mainoo feel truly valued and integral to the club's grand ambitions. It is this factor, above all else, that is believed to have convinced Mainoo to commit his long-term future to his boyhood club without a second thought. The special bond forming between the manager and his midfield protégé has become a key narrative in United's resurgence this season. As it stands, the final bits of red tape are being sorted behind the scenes between the players' representatives and the club. While an official announcement is still under wraps, the mood within the camp is sky-high, with everyone confident that the deal will be signed and sealed imminently. All the technicalities regarding bonuses and image rights have reportedly reached a satisfactory conclusion for all parties involved. Manchester United are aiming to make the official announcement regarding Kobbie Mainoo's new deal before the current campaign draws to a close. This is expected to provide a massive morale boost for the squad and the Old Trafford faithful alike. By locking down this contract, United are sending a loud and clear message to their rivals. They are prepared to fight tooth and nail to keep their best talent as they strive to return to the summit of the game. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comment your opinion.